Hello and welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to create Flodesk subscriber from MailerLite Classic. So let's say that I have a pop-up form on MailerLite Classic, which is an email marketing tool. And here every time a subscriber is created, then the same subscriber is created and is added to a particular segment in Flodesk, which is again an email marketing tool. Now to do this, we are supposed to integrate MailerLite and Flodesk, and we can do the same using Pabbly Connect software. So here, our trigger will be MailerLite Classic and then our action application will be Flodesk. Now to understand how you can automate this entire process yourself, let me take you to my screen. So this here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect software, and you can reach here by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. Now once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side there is a tab Create Workflow. Click on this. Now this dialog box has appeared, and here you will have to name your workflow. You can give any random name. I'm going to name it as per my objective, which is create Flodesk subscriber from MailerLite Classic. Now I'm going to click on create, and as I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger here is when this happens. Action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of your trigger application. Now let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you swipe your card and the payment is made, then you get a response of the amount debited on either SMS or WhatsApp. Now how do you get this? With the help of automation. In such case, trigger will be your payment gateway and your action application will be any application through which you can send these messages. Let's come to our use case now. So in this use case, our trigger will be MailerLite Classic. Let's click on this. And our trigger event will be subscriber created. So trigger event is the event that is going to make this workflow run. I'm going to click on connect. Now here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with MailerLite Classic account so that it can have access to the information. I have already logged into my MailerLite account. But since I'm setting up this connection for the first time, I'm going to select add new connection. Now here you can see it is asking me for this API key. So to receive this, first you have to log into your MailerLite account, and then you can just go to this hyperlink here. Let's click on this. So this here is the API key. I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Let's click on save. And you can see that the connection is all set. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So as I do that, here we can see it is waiting for response. Basically, we are supposed to do a test submission so that we can capture the response here and understand if the integration is a success. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to MailerLite, and here we are going to receive a test lead. For this, we are going to go to forms. Now here you can see I already have created a form, so I'm going to click on this. Let's click on preview. So here's the form right in front of us. Let's fill up the form. Let's say the first name here is dummy. The last name here is test. Then we have the email which is test@pabblytudes.com. Then we have the name of the company. So let's say the name of the company is ABC Limited. Then we have the city. Let's say it is Bhopal. Then the phone number is +91. Okay. Now I'm going to click on sign up, and here you can see that our registration has been done. Once this is done, I'm going to close this. First, I'm going to take you to the subscribers to see if the subscriber has been created here. So here I'm going to go to all subscribers, and you can see yes, test@pabblytudes.com. This particular person has been added here as a subscriber, but here it is written unconfirmed because a mail must be sent to this particular person. Now at the same time, I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received the response. And here you can see we have received the response. So what is the event type? It is subscriber created. This is our webhook ID. the timestamp. Then here we can see that the subscriber type as of now it is shown as unconfirmed. So I'm going to take you to the email address of the person. So this here is the email account and here we have received this mail. So we have to confirm the email address. I have clicked on confirm your email and we can see that we have received a positive response. Now I'm going to take you back to MailerLite and here I'm going to quickly refresh this page. So here we can see it is an active subscriber now, which means that the confirmation has been taken into consideration. Here I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, let's quickly once again check the response that we have received. So here we have received the name of the person, the mobile number, then we have the name of the city and the name of the company, then we have the last name, first name, etc. Now once we have received all this information, with this information we are supposed to create a subscriber in Flodesk. So I'm going to add another application. This time it is Flodesk. This is my action application. And the action event here will be to create or update subscriber. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect now wants to connect with Flodesk account. Again, since we are setting up this connection for the first time, I'll be selecting add new connection, connect with Flodesk. Now after confirming my credentials, here it is asking me permission to access my Flodesk account. I'm going to click on allow. So that here we can see that the authorization has been successful, which means that Flodesk and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Now first of all, we have to fill in this information. Choose by which you want to create or update subscriber. Here we have got two options, email or subscriber ID. Now I want this process to continue with the email address of the person, so I have selected email. Now here we have to map the email of the person. How do we do that? So as we click on this, you can see the previous step here. And here I'm going to look for the email address of the person. This is it. And this method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping. Mapping means that I already have this information in the previous step and I have just retrieved it here. And this is important so that whenever my workflow runs in real time and it has some new data, so it should be able to take that data. If I had written the same thing manually, so this information would have become static, and then even if it had received some new information, it wouldn't have taken that. Instead, it would have taken the manually written data. So to avoid that, we map the information. Now let's fill in this information, first name. So this here is the first name of the person. Then we need the last name. The last name was test. So this here is the last name. Next is send opt-in confirmation emails to subscribers. Now if you wish to go ahead, say yes, or else you can just opt for no. Here I want an email confirmation, so I have selected yes. Then we have the mobile number. So let's map the mobile number now. This here is the number. Then we have the name of the company. So the name of the company was ABC Limited. Here it is. Now once we have entered this information, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here we can see we have received the response, according to which now the subscriber must be created in Flodesk. Let's go and check the same. So I'm going to take you to my audience. And here we can see that this particular person has been added here as a subscriber, but as of now the status is unconfirmed. So I'm going to take you to the email address of the person. Let's go to inbox, and here we have received this mail. I'm going to join the list and we have received a confirmation from Flodesk. Let's go and check the same, and I'm going to quickly refresh this page. And yes, now we can see that this subscriber is active now. What is my last step? Now I want the subscriber to be added to a particular segment in Flodesk. Let me show you the segments. We have created here a lot of segments. Now here, let's say that I want to create a particular segment. So I have clicked on this plus new segment. I'm going to name it as MailerLite Leads. And let's select a color. So let's say the color here is green. Click on save and we have MailerLite leads. Now I want the lead that we have just received to be added to this particular segment. For this, I'm going to add another action step and I'm going to choose the same application, which is Flodesk. Let's click on this. And this time the action event will be to add existing subscriber to a segment. I'm going to click on connect and going ahead with the existing connection. Now here we have to enter the subscriber's email. I'm going to go to step 1 and this here is the email address of the person. Then we need the name of the segment. So here is the name of the segment. Now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we do that, here we have received the response. Let's go and check if this particular subscriber has been added to the segment. And yes, here you can see that our integration is a success. So this basically means that we are on the right track. Now let's check the same in real time. So again, I'm going to take you to MailerLite. Here, let's go back to forms. Let's go to this form. Let's fill up the form. So let's say the first name here is dummy. Then we have new 123. This is the last name. This here is the email address. The name of the company is XYZ Limited. This here is the name of the city, and here we have the phone number. Now I'm going to click on sign up, and we can see that the form has been submitted. Now the moment this form has been submitted, what should happen? Automatically this subscriber should be created as a new subscriber in Flodesk. Now here we can see we haven't received the lead yet. Why? Because first we have to give it the confirmation. So I'm going to take you to our email, and here I'm going to confirm the email address. Now once the email address has been confirmed, let's go back to Flodesk and refresh this page, and here you can see that we have received the new subscriber which has been added to the segment, which is MailerLite leads. So this basically means that our integration is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger was MailerLite Classic, where the event was subscriber created. Then our action application was Flodesk, where first we had created the subscriber and then added the existing subscriber to a particular segment. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.